Hello and welcome back. This week things are a little bit different. We are starting the video here in Bonnie, Scotland, but that's not going to last long.
As many of you know, 2 years ago our family moved from California to Scotland.
Yes, the slow living of Scotland is our dream, but the perk of living in Scotland is it's a gateway to the rest of Europe, which is not something you can easily do on a weekend from America. So this trip kind of
Happened by chance.
Yes, we had other plans that were more east, shall we say, and with everything going on, we decided we'll pass on that, and instead we headed to Copenhagen.
Because this trip was sort of on a whim and we had limited planning, we had a lot of fails, and we want to share that with you so that you can learn from our mistakes, but we also had a lot of wins as well. So we'll be talking about those and talking about some of the shocking differences from the US to Scotland to Copenhagen.
Yes, neither of us had been to Copenhagen before. Most of our research was done using AI to quickly say, what can you do in 2 days in Copenhagen without rushing around? We wanted to be able to walk everywhere. We didn't want to spend a lot of money, which I know might sound strange going to Copenhagen, because that was pretty much the only collective thing that everybody we told said, like, oh, very expensive, but we'll get into that. Also, we wanted to experience a new culture and just almost do what we enjoy doing here, but in a different country.
Yep, so let's take you along for that.
We have a saying in our house, we're off like a herd of turtles.
And for any of you other procrastinators out there, last-minute flights from Edinburgh to Copenhagen can be as low as £40 per person.
Just be prepared to stand in the rain, don't bring any bags, and pay for all additional extras.
To the city center?
I think so, I hope so.
Everything's in English, so that's helpful.
So our first stop was for our hotel, which was conveniently located in the area of Vesterbro, a now trendy district known for its vibrant nightlife, boutique shops, and diverse restaurants. It was a quick 5-minute stroll from the train station and ran around £137 per night.
Or $183 per night for you Americans. Moment of truth. Here we are, Comfort Inn. Oh, that's pretty nice. I'll take it. Ooh. I like. See what the toilet looks like? Cute little floor. I love a checkerboard tile. I thought about that. Oh, and it goes into the shower as well. Oh, that's neat. Or like a wet room. Hello. Pretty standard.
Actually looks like they got nice equipment in the gym as well.
Oh, can you see into the gym?
I feel like we're like the terrace level.
Oh yeah.
Techno gym equipment, that's good stuff.
Hang out with everyone out here. This is really like swanky to me.
I'll take it.
You can tell we don't go very many places. Bikes, bikes, bikes.
Bikes galore. We've made our plan on our way to get some well-known, it's like a hot dog, like Copenhagen famous hot dog.
Yeah.
A place called the Dot. And here you'll see the entrance to Tivoli Gardens, which opened in 1843. One of the world's oldest amusement parks, its clean, colorful, and enchanting atmosphere helped to inspire Walt Disney's Disneyland. Unfortunately, it's not open to the end of March.
A window shop.
Feeling peckish and not knowing the lay of the land, we decided to pop in for a sweet treat before continuing on our hot dog search. BUKA grabbed our attention. Its name means bread in Albanian, and their website states that they're renowned for their innovative flavors and traditional baking techniques, resulting in products that delight the senses. We'll see.
We're trying this one. We're being
really good.
tourists.
So I got the cardamom brioche
Oh, I've read about that one actually.
I think it's kind of known for cardamom brioche and like cinnamon roll bun things. My second option was going to be that croissant just had Nutella smeared all in it. I thought this seemed more authentic. And then you got, what is this?
It's cream and berry croissant. Croissant. Okay, Zach, take a bite. And then
Not sure how you attack
rate
this,
it. I want to see it in there. Thoughts?
Okay.
So not worth a long line. And
Amazing. I need to get to the middle of it, but it's not too sweet. It's nice. It's just meh.
meh. Okay, we'll find out how much that mac cost us. Teeny weeny
Yeah, and you got one bite. Oh wow, just going for it. Good for you.
Mine is exceptional.
See the inside of there. Oh wow.
One
Jam
bite?
in there as well. No, I'll let you enjoy it. We thought we'd just stop and get this on our way to the food we'd planned to go get. Good? Worth the stop? Good.
Do a pose. Jump and click your heels together. Okay, what are you going for?
This is like the classic one. It's like it
Load
says
it up, that's
with
what I'm
all
getting.
The toppings on it. Half of which don't appeal to me, so I'll go with this
Go
one,
with
which is
the baby
basically like
dog.
the corn dog, but roll.
Corn dog. You don't have to get one. You can go get a burger.
No. When in Rome, right?
Yes. He's got the goods. Zach's baby dog.
Looks a little
Pathetic in there. Your little corn dog and mine.
Yeah, you got like
Everything.
2 different sauces under here, onions and some crispy something, and then your
I'm just
pickles on top,
going
so
for it.
I'll let you try that. Oh, straight in. Really? Annie's very hungry today as well. Had an early start. We've not eaten a whole lot.
Only had that croissant.
We had breakfast at the airport.
Look at all that. It has fried onions and raw onions.
There we go. That's the words I couldn't find.
And like a mayo almost. So good. Reporting back, I was about to fight the pigeons over the food that I had accidentally dropped on the ground. Best hot dog I've ever had in my life.
I guess you couldn't give her a true opinion with her mouth full, because after she was finished, you were ranting and raving about that and how we're
amazing. I'm so
if we
happy.
have to walk past this place on the way back to the hotel.
This is going to be dinner. We'd like to thank Level 8 for sponsoring today's video here in Copenhagen.
We're here for our 3-day adventure, and thankfully we only need to bring one piece of luggage with us, which helps save money on those cheap airlines. The Adventure 24-inch check bag has a capacity of 74 litres, which was more than enough for me and Annie to bring everything we could need for this little trip. You already know all the great features about the Level 8 luggage, but let's see what one of these things look like in the wild and how we got here to Copenhagen.
So check out Level 8 and don't forget to use our code ScottishLiving for 10% off.
Fueled up and finally ready to tackle the only reservation we made this trip, we headed southeast across the water to Christianshavn in order to combat Annie's extreme fear of heights at the Church of Our Saviour.
Smile pretty for the camera.
For much of the 20th century, Christianshavn was a working-class neighbourhood, but it's since gained the reputation of being a fashionable, lively and bohemian area of small islands known for its hip cafe culture and canals lined with colourful houseboats.
Alright, so if traveling up 250 steep stairs indoors, followed by an additional 150 narrow stairs on the outside of a building doesn't appeal to you, you should probably turn away now. This is sort of spooky. This iconic tower claimed to have the best vantage point of the entire city, and for only £8 per person or $11 US, we had to check it out ourselves.
Say hello to my little friend.
This is more effort than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why.
I'm heavy breathing. Standing on a precarious little ledge. Thank you. What a gentleman. Okay.
That's a good view.
Oh, wow. I'll take it.
It's like whiter and
Yeah.
safer than I thought it would feel like.
These bits are for sure.
No drone, so this will have to do.
We're almost at the top though.
It's surreal.
I know, it's crazy.
I got a lot of faith in this trailer as well. There it is, the last step. You okay?
Yeah, it was like fight or flight. I was fleeing. That was terrifying. How did you feel?
You literally missed it by like 3 steps.
I got to a point and my body was just like, you may no longer move. My body has still not recovered from being at the top of there. You see it up there? I don't know why, but I feel so nauseous. So we're gonna go try and find somewhere to have a beer. And where are we headed, Zach?
What's it called? Freetown Christiania? It's like
Christiania.
Christiania. This is what I want in our bedroom. In our bedroom wall. Start painting that after the kitchen's done.
It'll look good.
This former military barracks, established in 1971, has evolved into a unique community known for its alternative lifestyle, loose anarchist, and eco-conscious philosophy. With around 1,000 residents and over 500,000 yearly visitors, this area is considered to be the 4th largest tourist attraction in Copenhagen.
And Zach, what are your honest thoughts?
Well, Annie enjoyed the colourful, eclectic feel, but if I'm being 100% honest, as a former law enforcement officer, it was a bit out of my comfort zone.
Those socks look amazing.
Make good use of these bad boys.
Definitely.
Moving onward and desperately in need of food, we headed back towards Vesterbro, passing some architectural gems along the way. Christiansborg Palace, the only building in the world that houses all 3 of a country's supreme government powers, also houses a 106-metre high tower with panoramic city views. but I think I'd already put Annie through enough torture for one day.
It's on to Banana Head. It looks dead out, doesn't it? The city is ours. Taking it all in. Here we are arriving at our final pit stop for the night, Tivoli Food Hall. This bustling yet somehow cozy space is packed with food stalls, each offering a tailored menu. This would be a perfect spot for families, and there truly is something for everyone. But we opted for some Danish delicacies, loaded nachos and an artisan pizza.
Don't worry though, at least the beer was Danish.
I got a Danish wheat beer. It's supposed to taste like a German wheat beer, right? Like a Hefeweizen?
I think so.
It's delicious. I love it. It's so good. Your turn.
Gonna be an IPA. Oh, no focus. There we go.
And?
That'll do, pig. That'll do. After a much-needed line, we were ready for our second day, but thought a slower start was in order. Although we had our hearts set on the oldest bakery in Copenhagen, Sankt Peter's Bakery, it was in the complete opposite direction of today's first destination, Frederiksberg Gardens. So we decided to drown our sorrows in whatever coffee we found along the way, and thankfully, this next stop did just the trick. Starting the day off strong. Number one of, I don't know, we'll see. I would love to tell you what this is. I don't know, I just had to point like an idiot in the shop.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Is it dry or perfect?
Very.
Can I have a bite?
Entire dessert.
Oh, that's good. Better than yours yesterday. I also don't know what I'm having, and it's not the one I wanted. But Zach apparently, when he was pointing it out, the woman didn't.
I thought they both
it looked amazing.
They both look very similar. Right
yeah,
next
they look
to it,
very similar. So I don't.
Annie's
know.
not fussy when it comes to these sort of things. And if she doesn't like it, she's going to go back and try the other one. Is it like an apple Danish?
Apple fritter.
Apple fritter.
Yeah, it's good. I need to get to the middle of it more.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course, yeah. Keep going. I'll wait.
It's good, but it's nothing to write home about.
Yeah. This, you said this is like one of their kind of like chain places, but like on the nicer end.
Yeah.
So this was just a little coffee and cake pit stop. So.
The middle is much better.
And it's still
much better.
for a chain, like really good. Yeah. All right. Now we have to walk this off. Onwards.
Frederiksberg had a really nice feel to it, seemed quite posh yet also relaxed, and it was definitely a welcome change compared to the pace of yesterday's busy streets.
This looks more like it. It's nice as the old cemetery was. This is what we were looking for.
Yeah, all right, let's go see. It's so funny, both of us are just like, this is nice.
I think it says a lot that we go to a different country and look for a version of what we enjoy doing at home.
Yeah.
Like we are embracing the culture because we're eating pastries. But no, like yesterday we spent the day kind of in a more touristy area hitting some sites, and there's still another sort of popular site we're trying to do later today. But yeah, we wanted to sort of relax and have just enjoyable time together, and this is what we enjoy doing. The only thing that's missing is little Finnegan, of course. This would be a perfect place for him.
That'd be perfect.
This is much more our speed. Plus we got the rain as well, so it's making us feel right at home. Behind me is Frederiksberg Castle, or Palace. The translation says either or. I think it looks palatial, so we'll go Palace. Now it's normally closed to the public, except the last Saturday of every month, there are 2 tours apart from July and December. It is not Saturday, so it is closed. But we'll have a look around and show you what the outside looks like at the very least.
Woohoo! The steps from the tower yesterday got me.
Trying to look as European as possible. Hiking first.
Imagine having a view like that every morning.
One little trick or secret we found is if you come to the palace, you can sneak a peek over to the zoo to see the elephants if it's warm enough and they're out and about roaming. So
All for free. I think it's better in the summer months.
probably. So if we planned it, then it's probably a different time of the year. But we'll try anyway and let you know and tell you whether to come back now or another time of year. But either way, still fun.
Hopes and dreams shattered. This is...
The elephant enclosure. But those are not elephants.
Those are definitely not elephants. Oh, sad, sad day. I can't believe this is free to the public just out here from the garden. That's incredible.
I would sit and watch these things. I quite enjoy watching diggers and excavators work. So not all a loss.
Zach came to Denmark to see diggers in action. Wow, you're so close to the elephants here. It's incredible. I wish they were out. Oh well.
Oh well, it was the wrong time of year, the wrong time of day, and obviously the complete wrong time since they're renovating it. But that's why we don't have a travel channel.
This is what our travel channel would be like. What not to do. And then hold my waist. One of the best games we play while here is how to pronounce the words we see on signs.
It's very fun when you're in a restaurant and it's like, oh, you can order, and then I'm like, and I just end up pointing. For this one, I would pronounce it Hashraf. Good? Good. Instead of relying on AI, we decided to take a local's recommendation for lunch, which was about a 30-minute walk back towards the city centre.
All right, Zach. Ask him what's on the menu. That looks cool. Nice little outdoor area.
We're closing like 40 minutes for the end of lunch, so we'll see if we can make it work or not.
This restaurant was named out of respect for Mrs. Barner, a noble woman from Copenhagen who dedicated her life to helping young women escape poverty, crime, and life on the streets. It's inspired by the authentic Danish cooking of Barner's time, meaning using the best ingredients, homemade food, and plenty of it, with traditional dishes served in a warm and informal family-style setting, and in other words, food like their grandmother used to make and beer like their grandfather used to drink.
One more time on how you pronounce this.
This is a tartar.
But the open-faced sandwich.
Smørrebrød.
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 Okay.
Yes.
One day.
That was good.
Thanks. All right.
You're getting better.
So you got to make your own sandwich basically with pork fat, and then there's herring mixed in here.
Yes.
And then I've got the tartar smørrebrød.
So close, but so far.
And then these are the most important parts. Akvavit. I took a video of the bottles he poured because I don't know what they are. But
Knock you on your back.
we got the smallest ones. Like, I asked how you drink it, if you sip it with your food or if you just take it as a shot, and he was like, it's up to you. So cheers.
Oh God, that's painful.
It's better that way. It's better that way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know if
I'm not sure if I want you to do this. Quick, go. Oh, you went so slow. You went so slow.
Go.
That's how long it's been since Annie's been at college. That's how slow she takes a shot. She was terrible at taking shots then and still is now.
Oh, that was not fun.
Still raining. I am officially drunk. I feel like that went straight to my head. I had one shot and a beer, and I need to go lie down and recover.
We've only had pastries today, though, for food, right?
Yes.
Kind of
And
explains it.
what did we have just now, Zach? Say it.
It was the Smørrebrød.
Nope.
Smørrebrød.
Schmorvel.
Hey, I got a compliment for how I said it from the
Smørrebrød.
waiter. He thought I did well.
He did.
He was very nice though, so he might be lying.
I'm sure he was. He was super kind though. He went through everything on the menu with us, and we're like, "Can you just pick out what you think
We started
should try?"
pricing, just basically pick something for us. 'Cause
Yeah, we're not picky. We just want to try something authentically Danish and that you would actually enjoy eating yourself. So it was like, okay, do this and this, and we went okay. And then he chose the Akvavit.
Akvavit, yeah.
I'm sorry about my pronunciation. Like I said, tipsy. So, yes. I'm not Danish. And he picked those out too, ones that he thought would accompany our food well. And yeah, I thought he did a great job,
Although I would pass on those. I don't think, like,
unless you love your like hard alcohol.
it's straight spirit.
Poison.
So, like, even like more intense than like a whiskey or something. Like just, I don't know.
It was
I don't feel like it added much to the food. So
it was equally poisoning to my taste buds as whiskey. But I'm just a beer and wine person.
That's it. The beer with it was fine. Mine was like a steak tartare, and
Look
it
how
was delicious.
handsome you look right now.
See, she's tipsy.
Zach, the biking culture is something different here, isn't it?
They love their rules, and it's like just another version of the car here. Like they have as much dedicated pathways and roadways as cars, I feel. And
I mean, there are strict rules for
look at them.
riding
It's like-
efficiently.
They're just like 50 people just commuting. They all have their special bikes with like the children carriers or the.
I've never seen biking to this degree. It's insane, but I appreciate it. I wish we had more of that.
It's funny as well because like it's flat, but like the weather's bad.
Yes.
Like it's not like I don't know, somewhere warm where you can just be out on your bike all the time and.
But they are. It's incredible.
Yeah. Not many helmets either. No, nothing. No, gosh, what in the? Okay, we're going. Okay, we're checking off a tourist spot here in Copenhagen. If I get my pronunciation correct, Nyhavn, which translates to New Harbor, which is the iconic, brightly colored, painted building. So
Right on the canal.
here we are. Let's go see.
Middle of winter, gray skies, just how we like it.
Come to harbor to definitely not ride a boat.
What's the plan, Zach?
Akvavit?
No, God, no. What other plans do you have?
No, we'll see maybe a nice little bar or something, and then it's a straight walk home, so we can't get
A stumble
lost.
home.
Yeah.
We should be fine.
Yeah. Take a bike.
This area is actually definitely worth a visit. I know it's tourist central, but for a reason. It's gorgeous. It's like the Royal Mile in Edinburgh.
This reminds me of being in Leith.
But honestly, it's just so stunning with the colorful houses and restaurants, all that good stuff.
Restaurants and all that good stuff. Wow. Linguist.
If you feel like a boat tour, there are tons every single day. But unfortunately, I'm with this dead weight.
Yeah, boat tours sounds like fun if you like that sort of thing. I don't want to feel like I want to barf, so
We only
I'll sit on the
recently
shore and enjoy watching the boats go by.
found out that Zach gets seasick. And I thought it was a one-off, but then we went on a few others, and now it's been every time.
I think I've known longer than you, but I just thought it was because I was on a little like sailboat in the ocean. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, if it's rough, yeah, maybe. But no, even if it's perfectly calm, as soon as I set foot on a boat. All right, we're not gonna get those sunset shots after all. It's still raining, so let's drown our sorrows in one of these magnificent-looking pubs behind us.
Zach is scoping out a place for us to have a quick drink. I know they're more expensive here, but we don't mind paying a tiny bit extra for this atmosphere, and yeah, it looks fun.
Open face sandwiches as well.
Okay, we've decided fire, blankets, and a picturesque setting. We have to sit here. All right, Zach, let's get our drinks.
Fine by me. We always said, as long as we're dry, even if it's cold outside, we'll be outside. Especially when you're
sheltered, fire.
blanket, fire, enjoying the world go by.
Staying warm?
Always trying.
All right, let's get out of here. It's so pretty no matter what time of day you're out. I think it's about 6:37. What time is it?
Yep, exactly. 6:45.
6:45 on a Monday night in March, and just absolutely stunning.
I know it's tourist central, but I love it when the lighting comes into play. Like the lighting in all the cafes and the buildings just adds a little something to the ambiance.
So let's talk about some of the things that took us by surprise. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, for me, this was a strange one. At the airport, not going through the EU line with my passport. It's the first time I've ever done that. So that was surprising, but just the world we're in at the moment. On from that, we took the train to our hotel, which was easy to find and probably one of the cleanest train stations I've ever been in.
I don't think I saw a single bit of trash. It was shocking to me. We got on the train and I was like, oh, we're in the wrong compartment. This must be first class. No, that was standard class. It's just so much nicer and better kept than any other public transport I've been on.
Yeah, it was a huge, big, fancy train that works as part of their metro system, and it was, yeah, like I said, it was spotless. Following on from that, I was trying my best to brush up on some micro Danish before we got there, at least to find like the train station, which I think was HOTDOG, and realized there's no point. They all speak way better English than I will ever manage.
It's actually embarrassing coming from English-speaking countries to where, yes, we took foreign languages in high school and even into uni for me.
Ein bisschen Deutsch und un petit peu français.
But I mean, the level that they're out at, everyone's, I would say, speaks a minimum of 2 languages, if not 4 or 5. Yeah. It's incredible.
It wasn't a huge surprise to me because I knew that pretty much all the other European countries speak really good English. But I think the best one was it was embarrassing that that's the level that they all get to. It did make our trip a lot easier, and you would walk up to a counter, and I don't know if it was what we were wearing or whatever, or what it was, but they instantly would just start speaking English to you. And I feel like sometimes they spoke English to each other.
Yeah, they did. But something to be said about that is you would think in a country where you have so many tourists and no one speaking your language, you'd get sort of annoyed and maybe outwardly show that. No, the Danish people were so kind, just extremely friendly and helpful.
Yeah, from people working behind the desk at a hotel to people working in a little supermarket to people at the tourist spots, like everyone was like smiley, friendly, happy, and
customer service gets a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And they seemed genuine. It didn't seem like something put on or fake.
No.
Like everyone was like very happy. I'm just not used to seeing like happy smiling faces everywhere. I don't know. And this is midwinter too. Keep that in mind. It's not even beautiful sunny days.
Yeah, we took the Scottish weather with us, which we'll get into, but it was still wonderful. I think the next thing is probably the cost.
Yes, okay.
So we were looking for something cheap because we're just trying to stay on a reasonable budget. And the one thing people said about Copenhagen was, oh, it's expensive. And so we were kind of prepared for that. And I think
we were pleasantly surprised because the prices are very on par with what you're going to pay in downtown Edinburgh or London or New York City. So we were sort of used to those prices anyways. I can imagine coming from maybe a different area where you're not close to one of these big touristy cities, it would be a shock, but we were like, oh, I was expecting twice those prices.
Yeah,
so that was sort of nice.
It possibly says more about how much prices have risen everywhere. But yes, we could have gone out for really expensive dinners, but we chose to have lunches instead. And yeah, the price was similar-ish to if you went to Edinburgh to get a decent lunch or an authentic Danish or Scottish lunch. So that was a good surprise, I guess. And yeah, definitely worth it for all the pastries and coffees.
And beer.
And beer.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
So I have found my beer haven, and Denmark does beer like I like my beer. They have a lot of wheat beers, German-inspired beers, like Hefeweizen types, and that is my happy land.
Yeah. One of the days we essentially just did some relaxed bar hopping and just found a nice place to stop, had a little beer, carried on our way, found a little place to stop, had a little beer, and it was just so nice. And you're surrounded by a brand new city, beautiful surroundings, and all the stuff we'll get into in the video. But yeah, Annie's found her new beer of choice, so we're gonna see if we can get that over here. And yeah, that was a nice surprise for both of us.
I think this sort of leads on to the beer hopping and getting around the city. There's two things about the city that surprised me. One was how vast it is. It's huge, but walkable, and even more so bikeable. So I was not expecting it to be so big with so many different respective neighborhoods.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I had very little knowledge of Copenhagen and didn't really know what to expect, but yeah, exactly that. It did kind of remind me of Edinburgh, like a bigger version of Edinburgh. Just the streets were bigger, everything was bigger dimensions, but very walkable. We didn't, I would say risk. We were not brave enough to join the cycle culture. That was something I did know about, that everyone in Copenhagen uses bikes, but it is essentially treated like cars over there.
Yes.
They have all their own lanes, own lights, this, that, and the other. And one thing we had read was that they sometimes do get frustrated with tourists who try to ride bikes there in their system and don't know what they're doing. And
especially tipsy tourists who might have been doing what we were doing. And so we didn't want to worry about that. We're so used to walking. We're so used to walking in rain. So it was actually beautiful for us going out on the rainy days and just walking for a 40-minute stretch because no one else was really doing it that much. And I felt like we had the city to ourselves.
Yes, so we arrived on a Sunday morning, and that was quite busy, as you would expect on a Sunday. And
it was a sunny Sunday. It was a pretty day.
But then Monday, we felt like we had the city to ourselves, and we explored our own pace and had kind of got the lay of the land. So that was a nice little perk as well, that just like Scotland, you can go to this beautiful place and sometimes just have it all to yourself.
The last one is sort of a weird one for me to bring up, but I was taken aback with how attractive the people in Copenhagen were.
I didn't notice. I only had eyes for you, my love.
But yes, they all just seem very put together, classy. Just there was something about them, wasn't it?
There was definitely a look, and it was that sort of like Scandinavian look that they don't appear to need to try very hard to be
Beautiful.
yeah, basically.
And they just had flawless skin. Everyone looked airbrushed. Everyone was fit. I don't think we saw a single person who was overweight, which was quite shocking. And I don't know if that's just because of the biking and walking culture.
Yeah.
And the food seems extremely fresh too.
Yeah, lots of like sandwiches and sort of light bites and
Fish.
No, like they had fast food restaurants, but not very many. Mm-hmm. They had a couple like McDonald's and stuff, but not.
It was
a
more
lot.
like bakeries and
Yeah.
cafes. I didn't see there were like your occasional McDonald's, but sort of tucked back, or
Yeah.
like inside the train station
Yeah.
and things. Yeah, but the look, it's just a striking look, and that took me by surprise. I was just like, oh, why is everyone so pretty? Pretty and put together without looking like they're trying too hard.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, I want that. That's what I'm going to go for.
Thankfully, the fails we had were not really fails at all, just oversights and possibly part of the speed of the planning. The first one of the tourist attractions that Annie really wanted to see were the crown jewels.
Yes.
Do you remember
And
what palace or castle that was in?
that was the Rosenborg Castle. Please excuse my pronunciation. Minimal planning, and I haven't gone back and done any more research. But I just thought those would be fascinating to see. They looked gorgeous in all the pictures. But other than that, we didn't really want to spend too much time. We had such a short trip. I didn't want to spend too many hours exploring a museum and reading everything. As nice as that would be, I think we'd save that for a future trip.
And we couldn't have if we wanted to because it was all booked up. So we did not plan far enough ahead to even book a slot to do that if we wanted to, which I guess we'll put in the fail category, but just a good reason to go back another time, I guess.
I think going along with that fail is reservations for food. So if there's a restaurant that you've looked into and really want to try a dish from there, like the open-faced sandwiches, at certain restaurants that are all over Instagram, you will want to get a reservation for that, or even dinners. I think Danish people are very good about planning. Not us. And a lot of the places that we were like, oh, let's just try that, completely booked out. So that was a big fail.
Also, just it being a Sunday or a Monday, much like here, things were closing.
Yes.
So some of the smaller places, especially on the Monday, were just closed. And we had to kind of adjust and change our plans slightly. But just something to bear in mind. And like I said, we had minimal time to plan for it. So just something to keep in mind.
Any other fails?
I don't think we'll dwell on that. I don't really...
Well, things that other people can do better that might help others.
No, I think we'll leave it there.
Okay.
You know Annie's enjoyed a trip when she comes out with that immortal line, I think I could move to Copenhagen. So we know we're doing something right if Annie's already thinking about moving there. But in all seriousness, yes, a wonderful last minute trip. Highly recommend Copenhagen.
So yeah, that's that for today. Thank you so much for joining, and let us know what we missed, what we should do the next time we go, and leave comments and suggestions for others.
Yep, I think now I have to start ripping up the kitchen floor.
Ripping me up?
Ripping up the kitchen floor.
You said ripping me up the kitchen floor. I was like,
Ripping me up
wow.
the kitchen floor. Maybe I'll do it that way. All right, until next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.